Hey guys, Colby here. Welcome to day 115, guys, on the Free Brew account. Wow, so many days of playing on this account, guys. We are in the final few events for Brogni this week. Basically the final 2 or 3 events. I'll show you what's left for me to do. So fragment summons, I can summon Skimfus right now because I just finished the spider tournament. Let's summon the guy. There he is, the third out of 4 that I need to have. And then finally I do have Fenshi. I need 35 more fragments to pick this guy up, and I will be picking up those. I don't think with any problems. As you can see, I've got Fenshi left there only. I do have I think it's Giscard, his name is level 40, fully ascended. I'm gonna get him to 5 stars. Gonna get this guy to 4 stars, level 40, then 5 stars, level 50, and I already have Mordecai at level 50. He is the star of today's episode, so be sure to check it out if you're having troubles with the spider. We still have 5 more days, guys. If you are picking up Mordecai and still have issues with the spider, I'll explain how I went from having troubles with spider to all the way to spider 20 just by using Mordecai. And then once I'm at spider 20 right now, and I'll show you what team I'll be planning to use. So you see here the dungeons missions, it shows that it just completed because I did use Mordecai to beat that. I'll show you the team that I used for 15, then the team that I used for 18, 19, and then the team that I'll use for 20. It's gonna be, maybe it's gonna be a long episode. I'll see about that. So let's pick up those gems. Let's pick up this energy because I'll be using it today. 200 energy. Now I'm stuck at this quest, upgrade a great hole bonus to level 9. I'll be doing this for sure. The way that I'll be doing that is honestly just slowly farming. You guys know the trouble with Arena. They're not fixing it anytime soon from what I'm seeing. So yeah, I'm just having this sort of teams here. You guys know the drill. Look at this. I mean, this is supposed to be a gold 2 team. Anyway, guys, today was all about beating the spider. I finished the spider tournament. Let's go over very quickly. I just got enough points to pick up the 15 fragments to 2080, and I got the final ones while also trying to go up in spider. So champion training, this one luckily is an easier one. So 4,200 to pick up 20. I still have 2.5 days to do this. I'm actually probably gonna push even for the epic skill book because I'm low on epic skill books, and I need to be leveling up my champions. Like, I've got so many champions to focus on. I don't even know who to do first, and I need to take all these to 50. You know, the epics that are needed for the fusion. So I think I'll do the fusion like a day before because I want to be using Mordecai to farm a few spider 20s. Maybe we'll see about that. So I showed you guys this. In terms of other events that we have on right now, the hardest one that's left, of course, is the Dungeon Divers. Artifact Enhancement was honestly very, very easy. I can probably pick up this energy as well. It's going to be useful for my account, 200 energy. Just pick up that and farm some more champion training. And then Dungeon Divers, this is going to be the most difficult one, but I've got 3.5 days left, guys, for 20 fragments. But the thing is, you need to also be focused on potions, and I need to check on my potions because I think I'm running low. So I think it's Wednesday when the red one opens, I'll need to be farming those if I'm low. If not, then I'm fine, but I need to make sure, double check actually, in terms of my potions. And yeah, I'll be doing that. So today I got all these fragments, but the most important thing was actually picking up that Mordecai, the final fragments for Mordecai today, and using him in the spider. Let's go in the spider, and I'll show you what I did in there. So spider. So if you guys remember me in the previous episode talking about the spider, like, look at my times here: 10 minutes, 16 minutes for 17. The team that I used for 17 was not this. This is the team that I used for 19. Okay, so let me show you the team for 19. It was this one. So I was using the Paragon cheese to do it on manual because you don't need it. You don't need to do this on auto to do 19. The idea is to go to 20 and build up a team. If you guys don't already, build a Paragon with as low health as possible, and then anything above 150 speed, as close to 150 as you can. If you can do 151, then that's great. I did 153 now with 9,000 health and no blue champions here. The blue champions, the magic champions, would have caused the spiralings to focus on my poor little Paragon. So the opposite thing is going to happen next. When I do have this guy here, he is going to be Force Affinity on stage 20, and he's going to be focused. We're going to go with that in the end, and I'm not even sure if it does work, but we'll have to check. So where I was stuck, guys, before was stage 18, because this was magic, and I had my armigers in there, and they just couldn't land the Terminator reduction. So I didn't use this team for 18. What I did use was I used my Brago as a tank. I used a Chak there for freezing everybody, giving a lead of defense to everybody. Then I used Apothecary, and also, where is she? I used my own Godseeker, I think. Where is she? Yeah, there she is. I used this team for Spider 18. Just beat it once, and I don't care. I won't going back anytime soon for sure to beat Spider 18. So Spider 15 was the one that I needed to do the missions on, and I needed to finish this 10 times on auto. I'll show you the auto team because this is faster than the other ones. The other ones are like 6.5 minutes, 7 minutes. I don't want to show you that. It's just going to take too much time. So it was, I think, this team with was it this team? Yeah, I think it was this team with Armiger. So let's go very quickly to show you the gear of everybody. So it was first Mordecai, all accuracy, honestly, 200 accuracy, because he's not in the lead. He does have a lead that gives accuracy to everybody. No books, obviously, no masteries, because I'm gonna sacrifice him. I'm gonna remove the gear before I sacrifice him. So accuracy on everything, and then I'm just gonna remove it. The good thing is I need the ascension anyway, so I'm only losing the silver here that I'm gonna be removing the gear, and I need to remove the gear because it's a good gear. I mean, it's good perception sets here. Speed on this one, speed boots. I can't for what 600,000 would sacrifice that. No. And for army gear, you guys know it, 100% crit, as much speed as possible, 220 accuracy there. That's what he needs to land his decreased Terminator. Apothecary is just a lot of speed, and then we have a Chuck again, a lot of accuracy here. He's level 40. He still works at 40. No books on him as well. I think I have some masteries. No masteries on him. His accuracy is a bit low, 160, but it works at stage 15. Because 15, you don't need 200 accuracy, so he worked there with 160. I only honestly need him for his freeze, which is on a 5 turns cooldown, which is quite long. And well, this was the team, guys. And I'll explain why this works so well with Mordecai. Mordecai applies an HP burn. He places it on enemies so he doesn't hit. So he won't land a weak hit on the spiralings. This is a 5 turns cooldown. If you could book it to 4 turns cooldown, 100% chance, this would be fantastic. But I need this guy for the fusion, obviously. He's going to be sacrificed. He is amazing. He looks so cool. He's burnt out because of all the HP burns he's been placing on everybody. I mean, he is supposed to be using fire to beat his enemies, but look at this, guys. He just burns his hands, and it's on this icon. He burned his hands because I guess he was learning. Anyway, jokes aside, let's go over and see the team. And you guys are going to see the synergy. This team takes about 3 minutes. Unfortunately, it's not going to be a fast round for you guys if you're bored too much with this. But you guys are going to see. Look at the HP burns now on the spiralings. So what the HP burn do is when the spiraling, the target, takes a turn and has an HP burn, then it does 3% of its health as damage to everybody. So everybody takes 3% damage from their health if another ally takes a turn and has HP burn on them. So because of the amount of spiralings against you, there's so many turns taken with HP burns that everybody's going low together with the big spider. And here, why we need a check is because of his AoE freeze, which is again a lower chance. Similarly to the HP burn, it's a lower chance. So we can control the spiralings because they are all attacking that poor Apothecary, just hitting him. We are getting healed both by a Chuck, both by Apothecary and Godseeker. So triple healing going on. And look at this, we are going low here, but don't worry guys, because again we have a negative affinity here who is tanking the spiralings, and that's Apothecary. I think this only failed once or twice when I did this. I wanted to get 10 wins, so it only failed a couple of times. So here, Achak gets the heal. Everybody sees now that Apothecary there is the lowest in terms of health, so he still remains the tank. That block debuff buff from Achak is so useful here. He is not getting any debuffs on him. So you guys are going to see when there's a freeze on and an HP burn, Achak does so much work. Was an HP burn, when somebody takes a turn with an HP burn and Achak is in there, my team gets a healing down there, 5% of their health. I think it's 5%. So yeah, this definitely works so good. You see already the spider is going down about 15 seconds or so until we get another HP burn going by Mordecai. Unfortunately, it's like a 5-turn cooldown, so I can't speed this up. I think here actually Armiger is gonna take down the boss just with his big A2 now. He should be. There it is. Yeah, 46,000. Not too much. And we get fantastic reward or 4 mystery shards. But I don't care about that. I just wanted to get through the stage, finish the mission, and go all the way to 20. For stage 20, the team that I will be building the following days, since I've now unlocked stage 20, will be something along this team right here. The idea is probably with Elfguard tanking the small spiralings, and maybe I'll be using Leech there, but Leech is strong affinity, so if I'm not going to be using Leech, who does apply a 100% terminator reduction and a decreased speed on his A3 when fully ascended, which is great, but 3 turns cooldown when he is fully booked, which is fantastic if I could book him. But I'm not going to be booking him because first, I don't have the book. Second, he's needed for Razin, so 2 good reasons. I do have another champion that does apply a 100% turn reduction, but that's a 4 turns cooldown, and that's Stitch Beast. So maybe I'll be using Stitch Beast instead, and if I'm using this team, then it should be able to take down the big spider if I do the proper setup that I showed many videos ago with Paragon and a very low health target, both of them being 151 speed and everybody else being as fast as possible with a lot of accuracy and speed. So I'll be building this team for tomorrow's video or maybe the following days. I'm in no rush to beat Spider 20, although I would like to start actually be farming it. This team should take a good 20 minutes to beat Spider 20, just to get an understanding on how slow this team is. So there's no real rush for me to be farming it, although I would love to have a team that does it. And unfortunately, I could build Mordecai for this somehow, but the bad thing with Mordecai is that he will be killing the spiralings, and this method doesn't work if you kill the spiralings. So if you kill the spiralings, the Terminator resets. So basically the method of 151 speed basically goes out the window once the spiralings die, and their Terminator resets to what it's supposed to be when they revive. So this team will definitely be beating Spider 20. I've done a video on it many times on my my main series of videos, not on the free-to-play series of videos. I think I've done that, but on stage 17, so not 20, because this is the first day I'm on 20 actually. But today was a very exciting day because I did unlock, well, 3 now of the epics for the fusion, guys. I'll be definitely picking up the fusion. We still have 5 days and 1 hour left. I will be leveling up this guy to 50, and then getting this guy the soonest possible. So that's going to be through just getting more champions leveled up and using those points in the dungeon divers, because that's the final event that I pretty much have along with the champion training, which I'll be doing anyway because of all the leveling that I have to do. So 1,000 points here should be doable in the remaining 3 days. And as I said, yeah, getting a lot of potions. So potions wise, I'm running low, and I don't think I need magic ones for this fusion at all, right? Yeah, I remember correctly. I don't think any magic ones. I do need force ones, which force I'm lacking, especially if I get lucky anytime soon to actually do the Razin fusion. So that's it for today's video, guys. Thank you a lot for watching another day on the Freebrew account. If you're having issues with any of the dungeons and stuff, I do account takeovers in all areas of the game: arena, Dungeons Clan Boss. It's a service which I charge for because it does take a lot of time, but people do find it helpful, and I do have an account takeover feedback section on my Discord. You could check that out from other members that did get a takeover from me, and they were so happy with my services. Thank you a lot, guys, and I'll see you in the next one. See ya.